Yeah, we're looking at each other, right? Right.
Look at me, don't look at him.
As I trace back to the E50, how they got founded, it was started by my editor, then Patrick Daniel, as well as corporate leader Chen. At that time, I think it was in 1990s, Singapore was going through a boom ride. There was a lot of focus on listed companies, but there was nothing or very little said about the private enterprises. So the two leaders thought that it would be good to feature them and to give recognition to these people who are part of the business ecosystem.
I think if we trace back to the stories that we see, many of them represent industries that maybe in earlier years were written down to being challenging industries. But these entrepreneurs, I think they demonstrated their ability to turn things around, to embrace the new technologies, the new methods, and show that it's possible to emerge at the top. And I think that's the thing that I see among businesses, that they've kind of inspired each other, to kind of do better.
Every year I see many winners, repeated winners joining the award. And I felt that this award really showcased their ability to innovate over the years, the different industry, different winners. And the pride in winning is tremendous.
Many people also tell me that actually they benefit from it. After that, maybe they get better terms for their financing loans. They get more things to sell from the principals, and some of them even found investors. A few of them got together to form the E50 Club. It was known as E50 Club, kind of like an alumni club. And they got together, run programs to get to know, self-learn about new topics, subjects that they perhaps have little inkling about and want to improve themselves as leaders. So I thought it doesn't just stop there. They connect among themselves and network and try to help one another too.
It's a very powerful network, you're right, Huifen. I do join some of these meetings. It'll be amazing that they share quite openly the trade that they do, the industry they have. They connect. They're like a club that they feel very comfortable with.
I think when you spotlight the top 50 companies, we are often driven by what are the big changes that happen. But what I appreciate of many of the winners is that they are also focused on the little things, the things that are often not seen.
Yep.
So behind the scenes, the capabilities that are needed within the company, the skills that are needed, how to upgrade people, how to professionalize, their functions. It's not just about the rankings, but it's actually about the improvements, to businesses as a whole that makes them more resilient for, dealing with both the challenges and the opportunities for the future.
Some of the winners will say, while preparing for ourselves for this award, we had to come up with our business plan. So they had to go through, right, how to present a business plan, what are the strengths and what are the improvements. So in the process, they learn through the panel of interviewers.
Yep.
We also ask relevant questions, and it's a very enriching process.
Sometimes when companies go through waves of change or phases of growth, they want to keep getting in there because it's also a rallying opportunity for the team.
So the E50 Club was first founded by Tommy Goh from JIT Electronics. He was the first president, followed by Sam Gui from DE Chia. Over the years, it has also evolved to become the E50 Association, and the current president is now Li Ching from Dalumax. She's the second female president. So I've seen the E50 close to 20 years. It's really heartening when some of these people, they were interviewed and featured in the Business Times, and then they come back and tell me, the value of the award is not just award itself that gives me recognition and the company recognition, but also the publicity that goes around it. When my suppliers and my principals saw this, they know that I have gone through a round of scrutiny by multiple layers of people.
The business of supporting SMEs is a long one. It's journeying with the entrepreneur, the families, and seeing them through early years, transitions. So any time that they are doing well and they are recognized by a platform like this, I think it resonates very well with what our purpose is. Sometimes when you're in it for the long haul, you forget to stop to recognize the moments, and I think the award platform forces you to think that way. because it comes with regularity every year. Every year you take stock, you take a look at the highlights that different companies have to showcase.
But more importantly, over the years, some of them become our good friends.
Yep.
Although they may not be business dealing, but the kind of mentorship, the kind of friendship evolve over the years. I feel that it's very enriching to have that kind of platform whereby professional SPH banks can work together and service the larger SME community.
And as much as it has achieved in the past 30 years, I think the way forward is still the more important topic. How to remain relevant, how to remain a dynamic platform for enterprises that narrates the story of what the evolution of the Singapore economy will be in the next 30 years.
The other thing that we notice as well is the emergence of the next generation of leaders in some of these SMEs and E50 winners. I'll be excited to see how the transition takes place and how they can inject a new form of energy to some of these enterprises and at the same time energize the Singapore economy as well.